from supplementary list, item number 1.
My lords, the students have called off the hunger strike, but the agitation still continues. The classes are not resuming, and even the pro-vice chancellor that was appointed have not joined in resistance. So, and even the law students, my lord, we need, as per the Bar Council's instructions or the norms, 75 attendance are it is required. In this strike, my lord, I don't know how they are going to meet this kind of attendance, because later on BCI will not say that because of your strike, we exempt, we condone your attendance. So 50,000 students, 5,000 of the university's own students' career at stake, my lord. Now even the exams, my lord, now nothing is sure about the exams. This is an exam season. If the exam is delayed, now everything is going to delay. Some students who want to apply in the future further studies, they are going to waste 1 year. So these are the situations still prevailing, my lord.
A committee has been appointed by the central government.
Yes, yes. Committee has been appointed. As far as my knowledge goes, my lord, committee has not yet come, my lord. A two-member inquiry committee has been appointed.
Some time was given to them.
But the committee was appointed on 14th of November, my lord. 2 weeks' time was given. So by 29th, probably they'll submit the report.
Where is Mr. Sen for the university?
Yes, my lord.
What do you have?
So far, your lordship, hunger strike is, that has been called off. Now, my lord, I have received the information. Classes are yet to resume. And my lord, this is the situation. And regarding, my lord, what my learned friend is saying, my lord, regarding the adjustment of the academic calendar. Now, my lord, to what extent it will be adjusted and other thing, my lord. For that, I'll have to obtain, my lord, the instructions.
Adjustment of calendar means what?
My learned friend is saying that if exams are deferred, my lord, whether they will defer the exam or not, my lord, I have no instructions. If there are any adjustment of the calendar, my lord, academic calendar, then I'll have to get the instructions.
Is there any vacation during Christmas?
Yes,
Yes, my lord.
When
Vacations,
does the vacation starts?
It's closed almost for 2 months.
When?
my lord,
From around 15th of December, my lord, till February.
university.
Let us give the committee a chance.
Yes, yes, my
We
lord.
will keep it on 6th December and review the situation.
Well,
Because there cannot be parallel intervention
Yes, yes.
by the court,
exactly.
committee, etc. etc.
Yes, yes, my lord.
The committee has been constituted to make its recommendations and to also recommend action to be taken.
well,
So the committee is to submit its report by 29th December
well,
and also recommend some action.
well.
So let us see what action is recommended and what action is taken and what is the impact of that action, effect, and review the situation on 6th.
On 6th of December.
6th.
But student union is not represented, but otherwise, if
We have
the agitation could be diluted and the academic classes allowed, my lord.
no, last occasion your lordship has asked me, your lordship.
You have apprised them.
Hasn't, sir.
You have
One
appraised them.
place in the notice board and one personally serves on the students' union. The acknowledgement is also there.
I mean, my lord, even the Nehuta, my lord, that is a teachers' association, my lord. Even in today's newspaper, they said that the teachers and the students. So Nehuta also, my lord, will be a stakeholder here, my lord. So if a notice has been issued to a Nehuta also, my lord, because then they can all come together and then work out something, my lord, for the interest of the students, my lord.
That is in the first order, your lordship has made it categorical. All the stakeholders, my lord. So one we have displayed in the notice board, my lord, is known to all. Other we have personally caused service on the students.
Yes, please take down. We learn that there is due service of notice of this proceeding on all the stakeholders. Paragraph. This court notes with satisfaction that the hunger strike has been called off. A hunger strike by a section of the students has been called off after pronouncement of our order dated 20th November 2024. Paragraph. As noted in our earlier order dated 20th November 2024, an order dated 14 November 2024 was made by the Ministry of Education Department of Higher Education, New Delhi, appointing a committee to inquire into the allegations against the Vice Chancellor and also relating to administrative irregularities in NEHU. Full stop. The committee was directed to submit its report within a period of 15 days from the date of issuance of the order. Quotation, along with necessary recommendations for corrective actions. Paragraph. This stipulated time expires on 29 November 2024. Paragraph. We think that at this stage it would be fit and proper to wait for the report of the committee, its recommendations, and any quotation, corrective actions, unquote, that may be taken by the university in furtherance thereof. We adjourn this matter till 6 December 2024
My lord,
to review the situation.
my lord, may I submit a very small, give one small submission, my lord, subject to my lord's approval. As I was submitting, two pro-vice chancellors were appointed, my lord. They did not join, my lord. Subject to the inquiry and the proceedings, my lord, if they may be directed, so at least some administrative works can be.
You see,
Yes.
when the committee makes an inquiry,
Yes, my lord.
the committee also, like us, will surely notice the stakeholders.
My lord, my lord.
You make those submissions before the committee. Let's see what the committee does.
My lord.
Then we will review the situation.
My lord, my lord.
Parallelly, we cannot act at this point of
My lord, my
But
lord.
as far as the office is concerned, now it became functional. It's functional.
the office.
Office is functional.
So only for scholarship, it's not functioning.
It's functional. Yes, but most of the sections are working. Office.
All right. In the beginning, you note, Mr. Sen submits that most.
I've stand corrected, minor. Only those party office or those pertaining to essential service, all are functional.
Not the academics.
The school classes
No
are
need
yet
of going into that controversy. No need of going into it.
Lordship, I beg to move one mention, my Lordship. Lordship, here the urgency is that, Lordship, the respondent has preferred an appeal against the decision of the learned single judge where they were directed to return my good. And
They were directed to?
Directed to return my good. The issue was that to return my good. So, Lordship, during the pendency of this appeal, instant appeal, the department has issued an notice to appear before them for personal.
You have filed the application?
Lordship, I have filed one miscase, Lordship, so that may be heard, Lordship, today. Because I have to appear on 25th, that is on Monday, Lordship. For staying that notice, Lordship.
Not today, it will be listed on Monday.
Lordship, I have to appear on Monday itself, Lordship. I have to appear on Monday itself.
Appear in what?
Before the department, Lordship, for personal hearing.
In what connection?
Lordship, in connection with the case which is pending before the department.
What
Same
case?
case, Lordship. Same case, Lordship, which is pending before this honorable court of law in writ appeal, Lordship.
And what case? DP?
Yes, no, Lordship. It's a seizure of gold in custom department, Lordship.
But here what happened, my lord? Custom department seized some gold from him, my lord, from his client. And now the Customs Act requires, my lord, that so-cause notice has to be issued within 6 months' time, my lord. Now the so-cause notice was required to be issued from Manipur, my lord, and Manipur, because of the violence at that point of time there was 1 or 2 days delay in sending the notice, my lord. So he came before this honorable court that in view of section 124 of the Customs Act, he is entitled to interim possession of the seized gold, my lord. My lord, now the question remains, my lord, the final adjudication is yet to be done, and there is no stay on final adjudication, my lord. So the department is proceeding with the final adjudication of the matter. But it is something like, my lord, for bail purpose, my lord, they are asking for a stay on the trial, my lord.
Lordship, my prayer is very limited. My prayer is that the appeal is coming on to 10 December, Lordship.
No, this appeal is nothing to do with that, my lord.
Lordship,
This
my
appeal
prayer
is
is
for
very
interim
limited.
position.
Even, Lordship, I have an authority also, Lordship, regarding that.
No, it is not such a case. We have to take it up out of turn today. You file it Monday. We will see Mr. Mozarika.
Lordship, I have already filed it, Lordship.
Yes, please list it on Monday.
My lord.
Please come on Monday. And if any other respondent has to be noticed, please give them notice.
All right, Lordship.
Thus the service.
All right.
From supplementary list, item number 1.
May it please your lordships. My lord, my first part of my submission will be, your lordships, how the settlement of the weighbridge is done, your lordships. Because that is clearly provided in the rules of 2010. Is it page? What is it, please? 56. Page 56, man. Main thing. It starts from 57. No, she has got it, my lord. Page 57, my lord. I'll just read again the rule 3. Now, installation of weighing devices. The government may install and maintain by itself as many weighbridges for the purpose of...
This has been read many times. You make your submissions.
No, my lord. What my submission? What, my lord? Because there is some confusion, my lord, need to be clarified. Now, these, if your lordship look into the second part, categorically say in case of private person, my lord, the installation and settlement of the weighbridge would be done by inviting tender. By inviting tender. Now, what I want to convey here, my lord, the installation, my lord, and operation of the weighbridge by a private person is preceded by a tender process.
Yes.
Is preceded by a tender process. There has to be a tender process. And what are the requirements in the tender process? That the person having a suitable land in a designated area. And he has other expertise, my lord. And once he is selected, your lordships, only then the question of granting permission to install the weighbridge comes. So this installation of weighbridge, my lord, that will come, my lords, only after the tender process. So in this case, what happened, my lord, in 2017, when the first settlement was made after the tender process, my lord, obviously and clearly, my lord, in the agreement entered into by the Commissioner of Transport, categorically stated, you were permitted to now install the weighbridge. Now, my lord, these questions will not come in the time of renewal, my lord.
Yes.
Now, my lord, secondly, my lord, paragraph rule 4, my lord. Now, rule 4 say, my lord, no weighbridge without permission. Now, my humble submission here, my lord, the permission as provided in the rules, not permission beyond these rules. Now, what the rules say about permission, my lord? Now, my lord, regarding permission, your lordships, if I can take my lord to paragraph rule 4. Rule 4, permission for weighbridge at the satisfaction of the Commissioner of Transport, my lord. My lord, for the cost of repetition, my lord, I want to point out, your lordship, the Commissioner of Transport here play a very crucial role, your lordships. In considering the grant of permission, Commissioner of Transport shall satisfy himself the proposed place installing the weighbridge, etc., my lord. Now 6. Commissioner of Transport to forward the application to the Secretary of Transport Department. After satisfying himself, the application is complete, meets the requirement as laid down in the aforesaid Rule 4 and 5. The Commissioner of Transport shall forward the application with all the required information to the Secretary of Transport Department for issue of permission. So, my lord, admitted position is its application will be sent to the Secretary of the Transport Department, and who will deal with the permission. Now, when the rule is silent, my lord, there could be a situation, my lord, there is no prescribed form for permission as such. It could be gathered, it could be implied. Now, my lord, regarding renewal, my lord, renewal also, my lord, it says, paragraph 7, any permission referred to in 6 above shall be renewed after every 3 years, and such permission shall be granted renewed unless the proposal grant for renewal permission, as the case may be, is accompanied by a certified copy, the inspector of which measures, etc., the accuracy of. Now, my lord, admittedly here, my lord, though it is silent, your lordships, that even for renewal a permission is required, my lord, is silent, but it is understood, my lord. The authority granting permission, the license, permitting the license, obviously, my lord, has to be consulted. No doubt. Now, my humble...
His point, Mr. Sen, as we have understood, is not that.
Lordship.
His point is tender process, all right, infrastructural or technical suitability verification, it's all right. But the agreement, 3 years, had to be signed by an authorized person.
That is exactly my lord.
All right.
Yes, well, I'll come to it.
2017,
Lordship.
it was executed.
Lordship.
Thereafter, perhaps 2 or 3 communications were shown
Lordship.
where there was an extension up to 2023, etc.
Lordship.
All right. Now, renewal also same by an authorized person. Now, in derogation of that, in supersession of that, another agreement was executed where blanket 3 years extension was given up to 2025. His point is that the commissioner had no authority from the central government to execute it. That's all.
I'll come. I want to come to that point on. Now, what I want to say, my lord, rule only speaks about lease. Only once the word lease has been used by executing a lease. Rule is silent, my lord, who will sign the lease? Now, my lord, here is my case. Now, my lord, the settlement of the weighbridge is done, my lord. As per these rules, and as regarding procedural part, my lord, there is a policy decision of the government of transport department.
Without any modification
Lordship.
of those orders or communications or documents which were issued,
Lordship.
extending the time only up to 2023,
Lordship.
suddenly this agreement comes without any reference to those
Lordship.
and says that 3 years renewal is as good as a fresh lease in
Lordship.
all respects
My lord.
for up to 2025.
My lord.
This is their main
My lord, I'll come.
attack.
My lord, first I will come, my lord. They are saying by an unauthorized person. He is not authorized. Now I'll deal with this point, my lord. Now, as I said, my lord, lease word occurred only once here. Who will sign the lease, my lord? The procedure has not been provided in these rules. Now what deals with the procedure, my lord?
Government, it says government, which means a duly authorized person of the government.
Lordship.
And Article 195 or 193,
299, lordship.
299,
Lordship. It has to be by an authorized person.
no, it says that every contract by the central government, by the president, or any officer duly authorized by him, and by the state government, by the governor, or any officer. That is the
Yes, yes.
crux of the article.
I got it, my lord. I'll answer that.
So,
Lordship.
by this document, by the commissioner who was not authorized, the government could not have been bound.
Exactly, my lord. I'll try to cross that hurdle, first hurdle. Now, my lord, as I said, my lord, rules do not.
These authorities from the compilation were cited.
I mean, I have, yeah, I'll give you a lordship.
5-6 authorities were cited.
Lordship. Now, my lords, now who will sign the lease agreement, my lord? This is otherwise not provided in these rules. Now, that is dealt with, my lord, by a policy decision of the government, which was duly notified by the government of Meghalaya and published in the official gazette. Official gazette, I have annexed, my lord. And when we filed the application, my lord, when we filed a writ petition in 2021, my lord, because our renewal application was pending before the government, we filed a writ petition. Now, my lord, an affidavit was filed. Affidavit was filed, my lord, on behalf of the Secretary of the Transport, which is a statutory authority to grant permission, and by the Commissioner of Transport, my lord, who is the other authority under the rules. And in paragraph 5, they have clearly stated, my lord, that we will do the settlement favorably as per the relevant provision. I'll take my lord to that provision of the rule of 2010 and as per the relevant clauses of the policy decision. If I can take my lord to that affidavit. Where is that affidavit? Page 77. Page 77, my lord. My lord, the relevant parts start at page 78. 78. Now, my lord, I just read paragraph 1. That I have been arrayed as respondent number 8 in the written. This is the commission. Respondent number 5 was there, my lord, the Commissioner of Transport, and have been served with the copy. I have read and understood the contents thereof, being conversant with the facts and circumstances. I am swearing this on my behalf and on behalf of respondent number 2. Now, this respondent number 2, my lord, was the other statutory authority, the Commissioner of Transport. My lord, sorry, Commissioner and Secretary of Transport.
Yes.
Now in paragraph 5, my lord, that is their categorical statement on the basis of which the writ petition was disposed of. Fine, then the statement made in para 8 are correct, and with regard to mention about the provision of the rules, the petitioner is advised to approach the transport department for favorable renewal, which will be considered taking to view provision of Rule 7 of Meghalaya Installation, Regulation, Maintenance, Operation 2008 and point 2, clause 3 of the Meghalaya State Policy for Weighbridge 2018.
and after proper scrutiny of records, documents related to payments, government dues. In the facts, it is also stated that recently government has accepted petition for extension of lease agreement in respect of Majai Overbridge, West Web. Majai is still functioning. Now, your lordships, this has been disposed of, my lord, taking into consideration the statement made in paragraph 5. Now, this order is at page, my lord, of the learned single judge, is at page 82, my lord. The relevant part will be at page 83, my lord. Relevant part at page 83, my lord. I'll just read it. It appears that the petitioners are still running the bridge as per the affidavit of the state respondent, as indicated in paragraph 5. The renewal of petitioner license will be considered in the event that an appropriate application is submitted. In view of the circumstances and affidavit in place, Mr. Sergeant's counsel for the petitioner submitted the writ petition. Accordingly, it is directed the writ petitioner to approach the state respondent with an appropriate application within a week, which is to be considered expeditiously, preferably within a period of 1 month from the date of receipt of the certified copy of this order. The above petitions stand disposed of. Now I will take my lord to that policy decisions. Page 143. Type copy. 143 is the type copy, my lord. If I can take my lord to page 144, the relevant part. How the tender process is done when it's mentioned. Lordship. I just read it, my lord. Commissioner of Transport floats tender for all the way bridges, and a competitive statesman along with the tender papers are sent to the government for selection from amongst the bidders. The Commissioner of Transport then signs the lease agreement with the successful bidder tenderer to operate the way bridge. The successful bidder tenderer will have to sign, furnish and indemnity bond. So, my lord, here I am clear, my lord, that policy decision clearly, and this is duly in the beginning, if your lordship, this was duly notified, my lord, by the Governor of Meghalaya. And it was published also in the official gazette, no? In the official gazettes. So, my lord, that clearly say the authority is Commissioner of Transport, my lord, to sign the lease agreement. When is it renewing? Yeah, no renewal. So, my lord, it is very clear, my lord, he is the authority. That has never been revoked. This still hold the field. And they have made a categorical statement before the court. Court has taken notice of it. So, my lord, after the order was passed, your lordship, the process was initiated. The process was initiated. Now, page 293, your lordships. No, 293, read petition is started. What's approval? 293. My lord. Now, your lordship will take to page 293, my lord. Now, my lord, this is from the undersecretary, dated, my lord, 11th May 2022, after the order passed by the Honorable Court in the writ petition filed in 21, my lord. Now, this is addressed to the Commissioner of Transport, Meghalaya. If I can read it, my lord. If I may read it. Sir, I am directed to forward a copy of letter number such and such, along with enclosure received from the Contempt of Meghalaya, High Court to take necessary action. This has the approval of the competent authority. Now, my lord, the commission, my lord, under secretary to the government of Meghalaya, my lord,
This is page?
page 293. My lord, this is dated 11 May 2022. Now, in the bottom, it says, I am directed to forward the copy of letter dated such and such, along with enclosure received from Governor of Meghalaya High Court, which is self-explanatory, and request you to take necessary action as per the order. This has the approval of the competent authority. Now, my lord, thereafter, my lord, ultimately, my lord, the agreement was signed. Now, I'll take my lord to the agreement of 2022, your lordships.
87.
Page 87. Page 87. Lordships. Now, my lord, the recitation in the agreement, my lord, is clearly saying in the name of the Governor of Meghalaya, represented by the Commissioner of Transport, because he is the only authority to sign. Now, my lord, I'll take my lord regarding permission at page 89. Page 89, my lord. This has also been referred by my learned senior friend, Advocate General. In the second paragraph, say, well, it says,
Yes.
yes, my lord. Second paragraph on the MDD at page 89. And whereas the licensee is permitted to operate the weighbridge on the terms and conditions contained in the agreement for a period of 3 years from the date of this act. So it's permitted, but it is on behalf of the Commissioner and Transport is the authorized person, my lord, to sign the lease. He's saying categorically. Now, here, my lord, my learned friend, also the learned single judge, had made reference, some distinction between the language used in this lease agreement of 2022 and the initial lease agreement of 2017.
Yes.
Now, in 2017, my lord, admittedly, in the opening paragraph, it has been said that you have been permitted to install the weighbridge. They are harping only on this. Here is the permission to install the weighbridge. As I pointed out, my lord, in Rule 3, categorically say, my lord, through tender process, a person will be permitted to install the weighbridge.
Yes.
After the tender process, my lord, a person found to be suitable and selected, my lord, he will be allowed for that to install a weighbridge. Because tender process is for installation and operation. Now, when coming to renewal, my lord, question of installation will not come here because weighbridge already exists, infrastructure already exists. Only the question is come to operate. And as regarding, my lord, operating the weighbridge, this paragraph at page 89 is very clear and categorical. He has been permitted to operate.
Where is the provision that they will provide
Enforcement.
supporting staff to you?
Yes, yes, my lord. This agreement I'll take.
Page 97.
Page
97.
Page 97, my lord. Paragraph 19.
Page 87.
97. Paragraph 19. Lordship, I just read it. The licensee shall issue receipt of payment fee to each good laden vehicle signed by driver, licensee, and duly counted and sealed by enforcement inspector, assistant inspector, enforcement inspector. The printed copy of the cash receipt payment certificate shall be submitted to the office of Commissioner of Transport. So, my lord, these operations would be impossible, my lord, without the presence of these enforcement officials. So, my lord, on this, my lord, what is they said unauthorized, what I tried to, my lord, place before this court, he is an authorized person, my lord, and it's categorical submission, even on an affidavit made, that the settlement is governed by the rules and the policy decision of 2018. And the policy decision clearly say he is the person who signs.
All right, got it. Now, you say that why the government cannot be allowed to operate its own way bridge.
My lord, I'll come to that.
Please, this is over. We have understood.
Now, even the one
Your
more
reply, Mr. Sen, it should have been only on law, but we have permitted you on facts also.
Lordship.
Now you come to the other point.
Why the government should not operate? My lord, the thing is this, your lordship, so what happened when we filed a writ petition in the year 2023, what was under challenge, my lord? The impugn order addressed to us, conveying us that we have reduced the tenure of your license till September 2023. So that was what was under challenge in 2023, my lords. At that point of time, there was no government weighbridge. Now, my lords, while the same was pending before this honorable court, and there was some kind of, my lords, interim order from the learned single judge.
No, is there some kind of a restriction on way bridges, two way bridges not being permitted to come up within a particular distance?
Hang on, I'll please. No, what happened, your lordships? My lord, government takes a policy decision. Now, government has every right to set up its own, takes a policy decisions, and they notify it. They, my lord, for each designated area, for each district in the highway, what will be the number of way bridges, what will be the government way bridges, they notify. And way back in 2018, they have notified. And regarding that stretch, which is Gentia Hills. My lord, my way bridge fall in a district called West Gentia Hills. Now, in the notification, they have clearly notified for West Gentia Hills, these are the designated way bridge. I have annexed this, my lord, at page 208. Page 208. And this notification is also following, my lord, some kind of order from the Supreme Court. 208, my lord. The lordship has got it. Mine will be at serial number 2, West Gentile, Amsarin. This is my way bridge. Checkpoint come way bridge. Garampani checkpoint come way bridge. Mukhla Juai bypass checkpoint come way bridge. Now, my lord, these are the 3 way bridges which are supposed to be managed all by private person. This is the policy decision of the government. They have notified.
This is your way bridge.
Mine way bridge is Amsarin, number 1, in West Gentile Hills. No, this is their own policy decision, my lord. Now, this has not been scrapped, amended. Now, in 2023, what happened, my lord, when my petition was pending, some status quo order was there. They had withdrawn it. They have withdrawn the impugn order. Now, what is the implication of this? Restoration of my original license, renewal license, which entitled me to operate the way bridge till May 2025. Now, my lord, what happened? That was issued on 16 January 2024. And I was operating the weighbridge. 1st February, without any communication, without any show cause, they had withdrawn the enforcement official. They were fully aware what would be the consequences. I wouldn't be operate. In the situation, my lord, I filed a second writ petition in 24, challenging their action and seeking a direction from this court to restore the enforcement officials, and they have relocated overnight, my lord. Overnight, my lord, this is out of this notification of 2018. Overnight, my lord, the government weighbridge comes, just 2 kilometers away from my weighbridge. And they relocated the enforcement official in the government weighbridge. All with a malafide intention, somehow, my lord, I should not function. Now, in the situation, my lord, I filed a second writ petition, and one of the major contention.
No, how was this installation of the government weighbridge notified? Was it notified?
No. Notified? No, not notified. Not notified. Yes, my lord, anyway, it is not notified. It is not in the policy decision. Overnight it came up only with one intention, just 2 kilometers, not to allow me. Now, my lord, in the circumstances, in the second writ petition, my contention before the learned single judge, the first petition began infractuous. And these was unequivocal terms, my lord, considered by the state in their affidavit at page 266, my lord. 267. At page 267. No, they have considered. 266. Paragraph 13, my lord, I pointed out.
When did the second weighbridge come up?
My lord.
Second weighbridge. When was it installed?
My lord, the government weighbridge.
Yes.
Government weighbridge, my lord, overnight it was installed, my lord.
No, what was this overnight date?
Date, my lord, it happened, my lord, relocation happened, my lord, on 1st of February. They had withdrawn the impugn order, my lord, on 16 January 24. Enforcement official were withdrawn on 1st February 2024. Yes. And these government
February is 22.
24.
24.
24, my lord. All this happened in 24. Now, my lord,
16 January, what happened?
16 January, my lord, the impugn order which was under challenge in the writ petition filed in 23 was withdrawn. I'll take my lord to that order. Where is that? Yeah. 255 is the withdrawal order. At page 255. At 255. My lord, if I can read, this is addressed to me, my lord. Renewal of license, etc. Sir, with reference to the subject matter number cited above, I am to inform you that in view of the Honorable Court's order dated 18/12/23 in WPC number such and such, the order dated Shillong 14/7/23, that is the impugn order referred to above, is hereby withdrawn. That 14/7/23, what was challenged in that writ. So they have restored my original license, my lord, renewed license. Now, my lord, the other contention of my learned Advocate General that, my lord, first thing, my lord, I should not have been making submission on this before the learned single judge, because my contention before the learned single judge, after filing the writ petition of 24, that so far the issue pertaining to, my lord, shortening the tenure of my license by order dated 14/7/23, which was under challenge in the writ petition of 23, has become infructuous. And even the state government in categorically terms, my lord, in their affidavit, my lord, they have stated this has become infructuous. But even then, my lord, the learned single judge, my lord, decided that issue, took up the issue how the settlement has been done, though this issue do not survive before the learned single judge. Learned single, this is not, my lord, a public interest litigation, my lord, an individual complaining about the infringement of his right. Now, since the impugn action has been withdrawn, my lord, nothing survives. But the learned single judge took up the exercise, my lord, and went on to decide how the settlement was made.
No, when was the government weighbridge set up? 2 kilometers within?
2 kilometers away from my weighbridge.
When?
I'm saying that started operating, my lord, from 1st February 2024.
The permission was, personnel was withdrawn, you said.
So far, my lord, enforcement official was withdrawn on 1st. Immediately, they were relocated and stationed in the government weighbridge 2 kilometers away from my weighbridge. Same day it happened. All this happened, your lord. It is 47. Now, the other contention raised, 14/7/23, 10. Now, my lord, the 14/7/23, my lord, which was under challenge in the writ petition filed in 23, my lord. If I can take briefly your lordship into that.
How much more time you're likely to take, Mr. Sen?
Because I'll cite few decision also, my lord. I don't
We
know.
will hear you again on Monday,
Lordship.
same time.
My lord.
May have it on Wednesday, my lord. Some matters are fixed for him. Wednesday or Tuesday, your lordship. Because Mr. Sen will, I have already argued only one or two factual aspects I have to show.
He's on reply, Mr. Advocate.
Yes, I will join then by, my friend will be here to assist your lordship on
No,
Monday.
when will you be here? Don't,
I have Wednesday, your lordship, I'll be here.
that is 4th.
No.
No.
27th, my lord.
All right.
My lord, only, my lord, if I can spare on 27. Any other date, 28th, 26th, except 27th. You can
Mr.
28th.
Advocate, will you be in the court on Monday or you are not coming, will not be in court?
Actually, some cases have been listed in Supreme Court and of State of Meghalaya, my lord. Those matters have been listed on Monday. So I will be attending them, and Monday evening I will be coming back.
Okay, you will be in Delhi.
Delhi on Monday. So Tuesday morning I will be taking flight, my lord. So that
Yes, sir.
It can be either on Tuesday, my lord, or Thursday.
Tuesday morning, he will, by the time he becomes, he will not be operational before 2 o'clock.
Thursday, my lord.
3.5 hours from Delhi.
and 3 hours of travel time by car. So altogether 8.5 hours.
And this Shillong flight is only 1 day a week. from
One
Delhi.
day, my lord, and that too morning today only Friday at 10 o'clock.
Can we trust him? 28.
Because about 10 matters of State of Meghalaya have been listed on Monday, my lord, and those are batch matters have come up for you.
All right. Mr. Sen continues with his argument, but does not conclude the same. Considering the convenience of learned counsel, list this appeal for further hearing on '28th, marked at 12 noon.
That's Pattern, my lord. It's the Pattern.
The day-by-day recording will more than indicate whether it is parted or not.
Normally, my lord, initially, my lord, the practice was this: any matter which is parted is shown in the cause list, but nowadays it's not shown as parted. So what happens normally? The parted matter is taken first.
Sometimes, at least in Calcutta, this parted marking is also challenged. It says that it was just heard for 5 seconds and erroneously marked parted, so it should be released.
From the main list, item number 1.
May it please, my lords.
Yes, please.
My lords, this is a PIL concerning again felling of trees. We are awaiting some instructions on this matter, my lords. May I pray, my lords, that this matter can be taken up any date convenient to your lordships, my lords?
Vacation. After vacation.
After vacations.
When, tell us,
After vacations, my lords, subject to your lordships' kind convenience, of
after
course.
vacation.
My lords, there's no urgency in the matter otherwise.
All right. By consent of learned counsel for the parties, list this public interest litigation. On the second working Friday of Friday after reopening of the court, after the Christmas vacation.
Matters. I'll leave that.
Item number 2.
Yes.
May it please, your lordship.
Yes, please.
Lordship, this is a writ appeal directed against the judgment and order passed on 13th of April 2023 by the learned single judge.
2023,
Lordship, delay has been condoned on the last occasion. Matter is admitted for hearing. Yes, Lordship, the appeal was admitted, Lordship. Delay was condoned. Basic issue, Lordship, here was that the appellant, Lordship, he was in the police department. He was absent, Lordship, for 3 to 4 months of service, and he was terminated from service. And against that, Lordship, the writ petition was filed, and the learned single judge was pleased to uphold the termination of the employee from the police service, Lordship. So against which we have filed the writ appeal. Lordship, he was dismissed from service. He was actually the reason for absence. Allegation was of unauthorized absence.
so we will hear out the appeal.
Lordship.
You file an informal paper book, we will hear out the appeal. This side of the vacation or the other side of the vacation?
I'll require some time to file the paperwork, Lordship, after
Yes.
vacation. The judgment impugned is at page 160.
When was it admitted?
Lordship, it was on 17th of May 2024. I'm sorry, 13th May 2020. It was admitted by the Honorable previous Chief Justice. Thereafter, because of the unavailability of the bench, it has been listed now. Lord.
No. List the appeal for admission on 17/5. The line preceding that is directed to diarize the appeal.
Lordship, it was registered. I apologize. It was appeal. Delay was condoned. It was registered. Appeal was registered.
All right. We formally admit this appeal. Paragraph. There is no scope of any interim order. Paragraph. We expedite hearing of the appeal, dispensing with all formalities. Informal paper book by 17th December.
Lordship.
List second Tuesday after reopening of the court. After the Christmas vacation.
Lordship.
Apply.
You serve a copy of the paper book 7 days before the date of hearing on the other side. One
Will
copy.
do. Will do.
Item number 3.
My lords, so there are two issues, my lord, that I need to address, my lords, my lord. The first issue will be,
These are public interest litigation.
no, this is not
My
a
lord,
public
the issue is that the petitioner is MLA, my lord. He raised certain questions which was disallowed by the speaker. And that decision was challenged by him before the learned single judge that the speaker has not procedural impropriety. And that learned single judge, after going through the Article 212 Constitutional Bench judgment, held that it is the matter which is falling in the domain of legislature, so far as, and therefore there is a bar, in raising, and writ petition is barred, my lord. On that ground, writ petition was dismissed, my lord. And the petitioner, now he has filed the appeal against the order of learned single judge.
That's
And
precise.
it was heard partly, my lord. That your lordship will see the order of your lordship. Earlier it was heard, and it was on, your lordship will see 31st May 2024 order, my lord. So it has to be heard afresh, my lord. 31st May 2024. The matter was heard in detail. Learned counsel for the appellant sought time to go through the references cited by learned AG and also to produce some authorities in support of the contention, my lord.
The authorities are placed before my lords. We'll have to rehear it again, my lord.
Matter has to be heard afresh, my lord.
If a question is disallowed by the speaker
My lord,
and the court entertains it,
my lord.
it would just
Deferring.
destroy the barrier between the legislature and the judiciary.
My lord, here, my lord, yes, there
The
is a,
wall
I'm
of
sorry,
division, and secondly,
yes.
open up absolute floodgate.
My lord, that here, my lord, is a very thin line of arguments, my lord. Here the question is, my lord, the question that I have raised was not of the procedural irregularity, my lord. It was not, my lord. The question that I have raised, my lord, was the barring of my constitutional right, and also, my lord, because 208 article says that, or 194 says that, subject to the constitution, office memorandum, or the rules, my lord. Now, none of them actually bars me, my lord, bars me from raising a very an issue of grave public importance. The learned single judge has noted that indeed the issue that I wanted to discuss was of grave public importance, my lord. Here, but my lord, here what happened was, my lord, now the decision that was taken by the speaker, while this allowing my special motion.
Mr. Yobin, then
Yes.
since the
Yes, my lord.
former Chief Justice was pleased to hear this matter,
Yes, my lord.
then we have to continue with that.
Yes,
But it
my
will take some time.
Yes, of course, this will take time, my
So
lord.
you please choose a date convenient to you.
My lord, date, November, December. Hmm. If my lord pleases, we can take on the December first week, my lord, any dates.
First week of December, many cases have been.
Many
Then
cases are already listed.
second week of December, my
Well,
lord.
11 December.
11th December, my lord, very well. 11th December.
Yes, this appeal was heard to some extent by the bench presided over by the former Chief Justice of this court. Further, we propose to hear out the appeal on the existing papers without the requirement of preparing and filing a paper book. By consent of learned counsel for the parties, list this appeal for further hearing on 11 December 2024.
My lord, obliged.
Item number 4.
Where is the other side, Mr. Mozarika?
Yeah, yeah, my lord.
My lord,
This is for final hearing actually, my lord.
Sorry?
This is for final hearing today. From the oral part of the learned Central Administrative Tribunal.
Against the Honorable
Central Administrative Tribunal.
You are ready?
my lord, yes, I'm ready.
What is this matter about?
Yes, my lord, in fact, I would like to submit a written argument in this aspect in order to make my submissions brief and,
Written submissions.
yes, my lord, I mean, written arguments, my lord.
You are appearing for Union of India.
I am agreeing, my lord.
Mr. Deputy Solicitor General, are you ready in the matter?
But I am ready, my lord. Subject to lordship's
This
conviction
is your writ petition.
is my writ petition.
You can just give us the background.
But here what happened, my lord, the respondent is serving in Botanical Survey of India, my lord. Now the issue involved is there is a scheme called flexible complementing scheme, my lord, which provides for time-bound promotion, my lord, in situ promotion, my lord, which is where he is in the same post, he will be upgraded, my lord. Now the only issue here is, my lord, whether this time-bound, this promotion under this scheme can be retrospective or prospective, my lord. That is the only issue, my lord.
What has the tribunal held?
Tribunal held it to grant him a retrospective promotion, my lord.
From which post to which post?
These are all scientific posts, my lord, from grade C to grade D.
Scientific.
Scientist.
Scientist, yes. my lord.
Scientist.
They are called scientist B, then higher post scientist C, scientist D, scientist E, so on and so forth.
Where is it provided in the rules that
My lord.
it will be from retrospective effect?
Yes, my lord, as, it is,
In fact, my lord, the rules provide that there cannot be retrospective promotion, my lord.
It provides specifically.
It can only be prospective, my lord.
my lord, I would like to submit my, if my lord may permit, I would submit this written argument, and on this basis, I will just give a short, brief submission with regard to my argument, my lord. If my lord may kindly permit.
Certainly, but what is your submission regarding the retrospective operation?
Yes, my lord. In here I have given in 1998, my lord. This I will just read out. On November 9th, 1998, the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievance and Pensions, the Department of Personnel and Training, has issued an office memorandum, my lord, under the subject Flexible Complementing Scheme for Scientists in Various Scientific Departments. Recommendations of the 5th Central Pay Commission for modification of the scheme, my lord. Under this provision, scientists have been, under this provision, my lord, scientists have been given to be, scientists have been allowed to be given a time-bound promotion.
Wait.
Yes, my lord.
With retrospective effect, wait.
Retrospective effect is given,
You get properly ready in the matter, submit your notes. We will take it up on Monday.
my lord, everything is ready today, my lord, otherwise.
Where you show us where retrospective operation is.
All right, my lord, I will,
Show the specific line that retrospective or retroactive
Yes, my
promotion
lord.
can be given.
in fact, what my learned friend is submitting is with reference to 2015 recruitment rules. And then what I am submitting is, I am seeking my promotion from 2006, with effect from 2006, my lord. So, recruitment rules which has been,
You show us that the rules existing in 2006 permitted retrospective.
yes,
with
that's why
retrospective.
if my lord will accept his,
That is accepted, but from there, where will you be able to show that?
yes, that's why my lord,
You come ready on Monday.
my lord, I am ready, otherwise, if my lord will kindly accept this, and I will show you the exact reference of it, my lord.
On Monday you show us.
My lord,
Please take us. If you show us now, you show us.
yes, my lord, that's why I want to show you. In fact, I have the reference of a Supreme Court judgment, which I will show now, my lord. Kindly,
You show the rules first, then the judgment will come.
my lord.
You have any problems on Monday?
In fact, I have,
You are not able to show the court that promotion can be with retrospective effect. So we are giving you time up to Monday. We will accept your notes. You go through it properly and come back and try to show the court.
my lord, yes. Just give me 1 minute, my lord. I will just show
Why
you.
why do you want to make such a quick service in this matter that 1 minute hit and run?
Sorry.
Then if you lose, your client will suffer.
My lord, yes, in fact.
Please take down. Don't do all these things. The question involved in this writ application is whether under the rules in force, the respondent was entitled, the respondent who was a scientist in the department of the central government could get promotion with retrospective effect. Paragraph. We have partly heard learned counsel for the parties. Full stop. Now, we have partly heard the learned Deputy Solicitor General, Dr. N. Muzika, and so learned counsel for the respondent. Leave is given to learned counsel for the respondent to file written submissions in court. Similar leave is granted to the Deputy Solicitor General to prepare and file written notes at the appropriate time. List this appeal for further hearing. Monday is all right?
Monday, my lord.
On 2nd December. No, Monday is
This Monday will be
Monday is 25th.
25th.
25th November
Okay.
2024. For further hearing. Yes, call the last matter.
Matter number 5.
My lord, this is also against the order passed by the Central Administrative Tribunal, my lord. My lord, in this
Ready for
matter
hearing.
is otherwise ready for hearing, my lord. But today I have a train, it can be taken up next week sometime, my lord.
Tuesday?
Tuesday, I'll be out of station Monday or after 2nd December. From 26th to 3rd December, I'll be out of station. So any day after,
Monday there'll be two matters, with the other matters also.
then December.
All right. By consent of learned counsel for the parties, list this appeal for hearing on 10 December 2024.